Hello everyone, we are from speaking group of C Class 2020. Today we are going to discuss about stereotypes of Dayak. There are three different stereotypes topics that we are going to discuss. But first, let me introduce our members. The first one is myself, Antono. The second one is Muhammad Alfarel Anugerah. And the third one is Rizca Aulia. Okay, let's get into the topic discussion. The first topic is, are Dayak tribes doing cannibal practice? Yes, in my opinion, because looking back to the past, Dayak ancestors are eating humans usually. When after they doing wars with other tribes, Dayaknis usually eating the enemy flesh to recover their power. And their power or some other reason is make some ritual to their gods. After the ritual ends, they will eat the human. Is there any question about the topics that I already been talking about?
Uh, I have a question.
Okay, do it.
So my question is, why they do cannibal practice? Do they do cannibal practice because there's no other things to eat, or they have the other reason?
Generally, they eating human because they believe eating human flesh could make them stronger or getting power from their gods. Is there an answer to your question? Is there any more question?
Okay, from me, are they still doing that right now or not?
Yeah, could be. Perhaps they are some other Dayak tribes still doing that practice because deep in the Borneo forest, there are lots of undiscovered Dayak tribes. Therefore, I assume they are still doing that practice. Okay, that's all from me. Let's get into the material, the second material.
Okay, so the second stereotype is from me. So the second stereotype is Dayak tribes don't mingle with the outsider. So from some researches that I have ever read before, it's because they don't want to blend their cultures with the other cultures. What's about your opinion?
I have a question. I want to ask something.
Okay.
What will be happen if we are not in a purpose, but we come into their place? Are we going to be killed, or we are going to be tortured until we die or something? Could you answer that?
Okay, good question. So if you come to their places, so you have to follow the rules, and you are forbidden to refuse them because they will feel disrespected if you don't want to do what they want. Okay, maybe other question, please.
Okay, from me, what are the rules and what kinds of them? What happen if we don't follow the rules? Are we going to be tortured or an instant murdered by them?
Okay, good question. So I have an example. So when you come to their place, so you have to pass a test from them. So they will cut a special wood, and based on their belief, the wood will not be cut if you come to their place with bad intention. It means when you come to their place and you have bad intentions, so you have to leave the place. Okay, maybe it's from me. We're going to the next stereotype.
Okay.
Okay, thank you for Alfarel.
And the third one is from last one from Rizca Aulia. The last stereotype.
Okay, thank you for Yan Antono. From me, the Dayak necks look like Chinese. So many people said the Dayak necks have white skin and black hair, and make people think that the Dayak necks, high physical, are some like Chinese people. According to Dayak culture, which name is Francis Kusuma, that the Dayak necks have white skin and black hair because they were from the native Dayak tribe. And Tionghoa, who was start come to Indonesia since 1368 until at least 1643. So because of it now we can see the Dayakness have white skin and small eyes, look like Chinese people. Is there any question? Is there question?
Yeah, I want to ask because like I've been said before, like there are lots of undiscovered Dayak tribes in the jungle of Borneo. Do you think all of Dayak tribes has Chinese or Tionghoa's blood? What about you, Farel? Do you have any question?
Uh, I don't have other question. I think our question is same.
Okay. Okay, this guy, it's time
Okay,
to
let
you
me.
to answer the question.
Okay. Thank you. Let me answer your question. Okay, my answer is not all, because if we see other Dayak tribes, there are just a few percent of them has white skin or look like Chinese people. And the statement supported by there are lots of undiscovered Dayak tribes in the forest of Borneo. Therefore, we cannot identify all of them. That is my answer. Back to you, Yan
Okay.
Antono.
Okay, great discussion, I think. Great discussion. I think that's all from our group. I'm sorry if we make some mistakes. And that's all. Thank you.